Hi everyone, welcome to LilybetO Divinity Live. Yes, I'm doing this reading from my car. You remember when I used to do that? So wherever you're watching me from, thank you for the love and support. This is going to be an energy reading for the new moon for all water signs, and it's going to be from my new deck called Magical Messages from the Fairies. Yes, people. So yeah, so wherever you're watching me from, subscribe. If you're watching me from my Facebook, follow. Yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place because I'm doing this from my car, and I haven't done this in a minute from my car. So, and I forgot my tripod, people. But anyway, we're gonna get through it. So this is gonna be energy reading for the new moon that we're gonna have on the 28th. I forgot what time. I believe it's 10:38 p.m. I'll write it on the comments in case I got it wrong for this video. And this is going to be for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And the new moon is going to be in Scorpio. So I'm going to individually do for all, well, I'm going to do it for Mercury in retrograde. I'm going to do for each element, and I'm also going to be doing one just for Scorpio, reading just for Scorpio. It may resonate with you, it may not. Same thing for this one, because the new moon is in Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio is going to get a lot of stuff, and like I said before, everything is in Scorpio. I think every freaking possible planet is in Scorpio, but you know. So this is for water signs, all water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And from Magical Messages and Fairies. I thought it was called The Magical. It doesn't matter. Magical Messages from the Fairies. Okay. So yes, people. And I'm loving this deck. I love the feeling from it, just like the other deck that I did, because I got two that were new. And for fire signs, I did it with the other deck that I have. So yes, I like what they're showing for this new moon. And again, if this resonates with you, please let me know. Comment below. Sharing is caring. Share, love, like, do what you gotta do. If this is something that you think would help someone, and of course, if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe, people, subscribe, and you know, like, love, share. So okay. First card that came out for you guys, it says, you've got the power. I started doing this reading last night after the fire signs, and I ended up not finishing because something happened, but I left the two cards out that had came out because I wanted to do it with the rest of the reading, and I thought it was important. And I like that it says you've got the power. And it says in the bottom of the card, use your ability to resolve this situation. You can do it! Exclamation point. And it's so pretty. These cards are very, very pretty. I may do a review on these cards because I really like them, and the other ones. So, yes, she is a little fairy on a little string. And she's looking down and she's balancing. And all around her, there are dragonflies, there are butterflies. This, to me, is all about telling, this is for probably a group of you that is telling you, you got the power to overcome what you're trying to overcome. And it's almost like they're trying to tell you, you know, don't underestimate your own self, okay? Don't defeat yourself before you even start, okay? Don't start telling yourself, oh, I can't do this. How am I going to do this? There's no way I can do this, because you're already defeating yourself. And she's so cute because she's on a little wire, and it's so thin, the wire. And this is them telling you, oh, and there's even a little ladybug, yes. And this to me is like them telling you, you have the power to overcome whatever it is that you're trying to overcome. And it's going to be a big transformation for you. It's going to be a big blessing that's going to bring you once you push yourself to be able to get through or even begin something that you've been trying to begin for some time, if that makes sense to anyone. I like this. She's too cute. She's too cute on her tippy toes. So, and I also see it as being fearless once you start doing what it is that you're trying to do, once you get the courage to do it. You know, don't underestimate yourself, water signs. Don't underestimate yourself. You have more ability to do things than you think that you do. And if you hear people in the background, I apologize. Like I said, I'm doing this from my car. And the next one was autumn. So these are the two cards that came out that I felt needed to be said. I love autumn. To me, autumn is all about, you know, harvesting things, the seasons changing and things changing for people. And it is so cute because it's a little boy and he looks like an elf and he has a fairy in his hand and she is glowing. And it says, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. Okay, so let me tell you, water signs, there's some of you that may even be trying to create businesses for yourself, become, you know, your own boss, things like that. This is the time. A lot of you are going to see abundance come out of you going forward with certain things in your life, you know, certain things that you've wanted it to create, that you wanted it to do. This is very good. This is very good because another thing is, I said it in the other one because I think everyone is going to have certain things that are going to be revealed to them because it's the new moon in Scorpio. So there are going to be things for you water signs that is going to be revealed, that is going to be revealed to yourself about yourself, if that makes sense to you guys. And it may be even happening to you already. You may be seeing things about yourself that you didn't think you were capable of doing. You didn't think that, you know, you had it in you. And that's why you have the power. You have the card, you've got the power, because they're saying that you have the power to create whatever it is that you've been trying to create. And for some of you that will see things, you know, secrets coming to a surface that that's going to be hard for you to maybe deal with, know that you have the strength and the power to go through it. And that things that are going to be revealing themselves is because it needs to, so you can reap so many wonderful things and so many blessings that are coming to you. So yes, people, autumn. So this to me, because it's also, it says autumn, this is something that's going to happen very soon for many of you, or could be already taking place for many of you. So be looking out for that with the new moon, and know that the new moon is not only on the 28th, it keeps going for a couple of weeks. So this is going to be a lot of energy that people are going to have. I'm thinking a lot of water signs are going to feel it a lot. They're going to be moody. They're going to, you know, probably be purging out stuff, you know, speaking their truth from things that they have not spoken of for some time, or was trying to keep it quiet because they didn't want to create any problems with anybody. I think that a lot of the elements and a lot of people, well, people in general, are getting to the point that I feel they're fed up of living of living the life that they've been living, and they know that there's more to this, you know, that they know that there's more to them changing things for themselves. So yes. And then for a group of you, I love how autumn came out and winter came out also. So that's time frames to me when these cards come out. So winter, beautiful card. I love the winter, my water signs. It says the answer to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So those of you who have been praying hard, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, they're letting you know that something is going to come in the winter. So I see this as like in the month of December, January. I don't think for a lot of you it's going to be in January. I think in December, a lot of you guys are going to see miracles and things happening and things smoothing out for you. A lot of people always say to me, Why you were saying sometimes that about winter? Well, that's the card that came out. And also, I think when, December is a very magical month. When I always say things about in December. And I could tell you, a lot of you that have been praying, your prayers have been heard, and the answers you will see. You will see that your prayers have been heard in December, in the winter time. Okay, so yes, it's pretty good. This is a pretty, so far 2 elements have been very good for this new moon. And then they're also saying, do research. I like this. It says you need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. This I always see in her decks in Doreen Virtue. She's not making decks anymore. I'm very upset over that. But love and light to her. When I see do some research, I see it as a warning card. I don't know why, but because of her other decks, I see it as that. I see this almost like as Bridget in the messages from your angel card. I don't know why. But they're asking people that if you have any decisions that you have to make within this time of the new moon, for you to look into things, do research, Google stuff. I don't even know if that's good to Google, but Google stuff, ask around if you have to make an important decision, especially during this new moon, because a couple of days after the new moon is Mercury in retrograde. So I see this as to tell people, the water signs, if you have a decision to make close to Mercury retrograde, try to make this decision before it. Mercury will be going into retrograde on the 31st on Halloween. Did you just love this? So they're telling you to look into more, get more information before you make certain decisions. I wouldn't suggest for, water signs, because you got this card, I wouldn't suggest to make drastic decisions during the Mercury in retrograde, because you may end up regretting some type of decisions that you do make then, especially when it's stuff that has to do with, like finances and things like that has to do with money. I would hold off if you can, because I know it's going to go all the way to, I believe it's November 20th that is going, we're going to be in Mercury in retrograde. But look into it now. Look into these, whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. If you feel that it's a big decision in your life that comes around this week, on the week before or the week of the new moon, try to, make those decisions then. If you still feel kind of stuck after the new moon, see if you can hold off on it. Okay, so yes, because they always say don't start new things on Mercury when we're Mercury in retrograde. So that's why I'm saying that, unless your gut is really telling you that this is the way you're supposed to do it, then do it, of course, because your gut is, always knows. It's your intuition. And then they're asking people, it says, admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. People, and she is cute. Admit to yourself, admit your true feelings to yourself. So they're asking you to be honest with you. Be honest with who you are. Any situations that you may go through, and it may have to do with that, about doing more research as well for a group of you. Be true to yourself. Don't sell yourself short. And something like this came out with the fire signs also. And I know they're repeating this for people who probably are, what is it they call them? Cross readers? People who are not from that horoscope, but they still look anyway. And checking your chart, because this may resonate with you. You may be a fire sign. And they're telling you, admit to yourself what's going on around you. Do not lie to yourself, because if you lie to yourself with really what's going on around you and the truth to it, it may blow up in your face like later on, and you don't want that. Water signs, you don't want that to, for things to, it may even prolong the blessing that is trying to get to you, that's trying to come to you. And then there's another card that says be yourself, which to me is them saying, be true to yourself. be yourself, because as you're being true to yourself and you're seeing things as they are and you're not lying to yourself about the situation, you are being yourself. You are being true, and it's easier for you to be yourself. So, yes. And be yourself says the situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the base of your personal power. You see, you've got the power. They're telling you, admit to yourself things. So, water signs, for this new moon, they're asking you to be yourself. They're telling you have the power to create the things that you want to create if you're feeling stuck. They're also showing you timelines, okay? I like this card because it shows timelines, okay? To me, autumn, spring, summer, when they show me a lot of something like that, I know this is all about timelines. So, they're telling you have the power. They're telling you to do research, and it makes sense to me. If you have to make a decision within the month, within the time of Mercury in retrograde, if you have to do it later on in the winter, it's something that could wait that long, then do it, because you're going to benefit more from it. And a lot of you are going to be seeing blessings coming in the winter as well. Yeah, and a lot of abundance for you guys in autumn, which, aren't we already in autumn, people? So that means quick, soon to me, okay? I see this, and because to me, I see the fairy as one, as almost like an ace. I hope you can see it. So this could be happening for people 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and then we're going into the winter 1 month. So this makes a lot of sense to me. Just know that whatever you do within this new moon, my friends, be yourself. Don't sell yourself short for anyone. And, admit to yourself whatever's going on in your life right now. And then the last card was express your individuality. It says allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. Exclamation point. Same. It's all the same things they're saying to you guys. It's almost like they're saying, water signs, don't cheat yourself. Why have you been cheating yourself for so long? Why are you not being your authentic self? Why are you not being true to yourself in any type of situation that's happening? You will be okay. You will be okay. As long as you're true to yourself, you being honest to yourself about any situation you're experiencing is you being yourself and you being true to yourself, and they're saying for you to express who you are. And I think for a lot of people, this is going to be something that once they see that they do have the power and they have the courage to go, to take the first steps in the things that they want to do or that they've been trying to create, it's like them telling you, you don't understand, you're going to be shining your light, okay? Shining your light. And to me, shining your light doesn't only have to be spiritual. To me, shining your light could be, what you are good in, okay? What is your life purpose? And doesn't have to be something that is spiritual, it can be anything. So to me, this is like, you can be a teacher, you can be a writer, they're telling you to shine your light, to express who you are, who your authentic self is. Please let me know if this makes sense to anyone, because I'm feeling somebody's energy that's probably looking at this or going to be looking at this. So yes, my water signs. So this was an energy reading for all water signs, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So let me know what you think. Sharing is caring. Share, like, love, do what you gotta do. And as always, my friends, thank you for all the love and support. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. If you're on my Facebook, follow. And if you're on my Instagram, follow. So thank you everyone for all the love and support. Much love to everyone. And as always, I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye now.